I definitely gotta have
Link up with me.
I went to Space Hours for Broadcasting and Media Arts. I got a diploma in Broadcasting and Media Arts for radio and television.
We gotta connect, sweetie.
And I've been trying to find somebody to
you can come on my show any Friday. Any Friday at 7. Yeah. Good morning, precious. How you doing, baby? Happy. What's today? Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday.
And today on Coffee and Conversation with your girl, Shakenya.
Shakenya is my name.
Spell, because I ain't gonna mess it up.
Okay. When you get a minute, go to that YouTube channel, Shakenya, and hit subscribe, guys. Look at some of the videos, and if you see anything that you like, just hit share. Quit playing with me. I know it's the beginning of the year, but I'm still trying to be famous, y'all. Damn. I'm tired of y'all hating on me and shading me. Yeah, what y'all think I'm gonna do? You think I'm gonna get famous and leave you? No, I ain't gonna leave you. I'm gonna put you on. Hey, so I'm gonna put you on, baby. Hey, Billy. I know. Y'all was checking for me yesterday. I know. Some of y'all's guilty pleasure, but yet and still you won't do what I ask. But it's okay, because you will eventually. Okay, baby, nice meeting you. You will eventually. When I become famous and you start seeing everybody else sharing my stuff, then you're going to be like, you know what? I know Shakenya, because that's when it get real. That's when other people start recognizing you. Then you be like, you know what? I know her. You ain't never told nobody you knew me a damn life. Not that somebody else said that. But it's all good. I don't care how I get it. Long as I get it, you know. So yeah, I was trying to come on yesterday, but I could not find the book. And for the life of me, I was not about to write nothing over. And I looked for that book, 2 or 3 times I looked for that book. Have you ever had situations where you running behind and something happened where you got to stop and you missed this, and then you come to find out something happened there? And if your ass would have stayed on your routine, you would have been there and something would have happened to you while you were there. But because you had to stop for gas, or you had to stop. Yeah, so I don't know what happened yesterday, but I couldn't find that book to save my life. So I couldn't come on yesterday. And it must have been a reason why. And I think it was because I was so emotional after I did the manipulation tips. I think if I would have rolled right in the next day and hit y'all with all the disorders, it probably would have been too much for me. I think the Lord was sparing me from something because I couldn't find it. But I got it today. So you as well, and it was a pleasure meeting you. You too. Yes. And so yesterday we covered all the manipulation tips from your 9th grade year. Not all of them, just the ones that we covered in the last month or two. And then we went over some of the adverse effects that it might have on your baby, your children, your family. And then today we're going to recap the disorders that we've been going over, because some of these disorders actually came about after the situation with you and your baby mom and your baby daddy, right after the breakup. Some of y'all probably went into depression after the breakup. Yep, that's common. If it was a good thing, yeah, it was good to you. I know. But you fumbled the ball. You cheated. You did whatever. Yep, she ain't taking you back no more. He ain't taking you back. I know. I get it. Now you feeling some kind of way. Now you feel like you should have did, should have, could have, would have dance. It's too late for that, though, you know. So you might fall into a little depression. It happens. Breakups, a loss maybe, you lost your job maybe. Anything can trigger you. And we're learning about that as we discuss them, right? So far, we covered bipolar 1 disorder. We covered post-traumatic stress disorder. We covered anxiety. We talked about depression, but when we scratched that scab, we came up with 4 different variations of depression. We came up with clinical depression. We came up with persistent depressive disorder. That damn bipolar 1 came back, yep, and it was disguised under manic depression. And then we rolled into postpartum depression, yep. We covered autism. Certain things you can look for in your babies. Get your babies tested. We covered ADHD. And the other day we covered schizophrenia. Hey, Motown Tim, how you doing, baby? What up, Instagram? Checking in. Yeah, we talked about schizophrenia. Yep. So today, I'm going to roll right into another one for you. OCD. Have you ever heard of OCD? Have you? Do you know somebody that suffers from it? Do you? Obsessive compulsive disorder. Let me move the coffee. An anxiety disorder that can disrupt your life and involve repetitive thoughts that won't subside. It frequently starts in childhood, but can last your entire life. It is estimated that around 2% of the U.S. population has this disorder. OCD is not easy. It's not an easy mental disorder to understand, and therefore it can be difficult for medical professionals to diagnose. You may think you have it, but having a comforting routine of being a perfectionist is different than having constant intrusive, and I don't mean to laugh, guys, and I'll share in a minute, having intrusive thoughts that guide your actions. However, if you suspect you or a loved one of having OCD, don't be afraid to go get some help. Yep. One of the symptoms is hoarding. Yep. Had to check myself on this because I like I told y'all the other day, I got stuff all the way from high school, from Coke Street. Like when I was in my young 20s, I got clothes, vintage clothes. I shop at the second hands. I mean, I hold on to stuff, but it's a sentimental value to it. I still use it, so therefore, I took myself out that category. Because it said hoarding is basically holding on to things that has no value to it. It's no use for you, but yet and still you still have it. And you keep contracting, holding on, getting stuff, accumulating stuff. Before long, you can't even get through your crib because you got stuff. Yeah, go watch that show, Hoarders. That'll give you an idea. Hey, Jason. And then it say requiring things to be in a specific order. This got me, and this is why I chuckled earlier, because when I was writing this down for you, because I was going to present this the day that I did those manipulation tips, but I got so emotionally wound up. It was too much for me. Oh, I had wrote all of it down already. So when I was writing down the symptom, reading about the symptoms from OCD, hey, Cheers, how you doing, baby? When I was reading about it, it was like, oh my God, I was in the process of going through my bathroom shelves. Now, let me explain something to you. When you got people living in your house, sometimes they take stuff, might not put it back. And that's just, when you got people in there, that's just what happens. You know, I'm one of those people that everything has a place, right? So typically if I use something, I'm going to put it back. So when I go looking for it, I'm hoping that it's in the place that it should be in because I put it back, right? But if somebody else go and get it, blah, 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 blah. So remember when we went over our things, our goals that we wanted to do? One of mine was time management and one of it was organization. So I've been working on that. Little by little, I've been working on it. So the shelves, since Kennedy's gone now, she's the only woman in the house. Other than me, all the stuff on the shelves is makeup and stuff. Girl stuff, right? So with Brandon being there, I'm quite sure he ain't going to touch none of it. And sure enough, for the last 4 days, I organized all my little cubbies. They still organized. They still, everything is, I used the stuff today and put it right back. So, but it was teetering on OCD. Because I feel everything has a place. So going through my house, knowing what I have, doing inventory, putting stuff back, things that could make you feel as if you might be suffering from OCD. But me, no, I just feel like everything has a place. Yeah, so I'm not suffering from it. But if you living like sleeping with the enemy and your cabinets, you open them up and all your labels. I'm sorry. Oh, I don't mean to laugh. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the movie, not the illness itself. But if you have to have all of your cans lined up, facing each other, if all your towels got to be, if you're a germaphobe, like, maybe. Because that's when I think of OCD, I'm going to be honest with you, that's the first thing that come to mind. People that's overly, you know, germs. They clean. They real clean. They so clean to where it's a routine for them to be clean. And everything, you can't sit in certain areas or you can't do this. You got to go come in. This guy had a video today where his mom suffers from it and in certain areas that he's restricted from in the house because she considered him to be dirty and carry germs. So he can't sit here or he can't come in this room. He said it's hard to live with somebody like that. Yep, but I'm quite sure there's treatment. Of course there's treatment out there for it. Yep, all you gotta do is take the first step if you feel that you have it. So yeah, I ain't gonna get into no other parenting matters or nothing. I'm trying to be sane here today. Keep it cool. So yep, today's disorder was OCD, guys. And that's it. I gotta hurry up and get over to that cigar bar. I'll be back though. I'm out. Mwah.